So now let's move to our property maintenance module. When we open that particular maintenance property maintenance module, there are total four menus here. The first one is dashboard. The second one is maintenance, under which maintenance request and maintenance calendar are there. The reporting is maintenance request report, and the fourth one is maintenance streams, that is configuration menu. Under the configuration menu, when we want to create a particular maintenance stream for maintenance schedules, we can create maintenance streams under this menu. Uh, let's click on this create button. I am going to give maintenance demo team is the name of that maintenance team. Under team manager, let me add Arpan Vaishnav, then Joel Willis, and Digital admin. So I've added these three members under maintenance demo team. Once I save this maintenance demo team will be created, and if there are any maintenance requests on this particular team, they will directly be generated for particular person. So let's go to dashboard. Now, when we created that fifth maintenance teams, that was directly added here. Here in maintenance, here 0 to do, that is an total request that are currently scheduled for this particular team. Here we will be able to look at how many total activities or maintenance requests are scheduled. The first one is for scheduled activities. Top priorities means which have the highest priority of third priority. If there are any requests that are currently blocked due to some reason, then they will be shown. And if there are any unscheduled maintenance requests, then they will be shown here as a number. When we click on that particular activity, we will be directly forwarded to that activity. Uh, Under maintenance, there are basically two tabs. The first one is maintenance request. When we click on that maintenance request, we will be shown a Kanban view of our all maintenance teams. Here on filter, you will be able to look at different number of filters. Like if there are any maintenance request for a particular user, he will be able to look at them. If there are any to-dos for that particular user, they will also be shown. If there are any blocked or ready state maintenance requests, they will be shown here. They are also here. Also there are group like create or assigned by, so whom that particular request is assigned, they can also be shown here. Now let's go to our property management. In here, let's open this Zori property, and under this sorry, let's go back to this Zori. Yes, here when we click on this zero maintenance requests, that are there are no current maintenance request here generated on this property. When we click on that, we will directly be shown that property management page. Here we can create our maintenance request. So let's say Zori maintenance 1. Here we can select our team member like maintenance demo team. If there is a person who is responsible for that, we can also create that where it is going to be, when it is going to be scheduled. We can schedule that particular uh, maintenance request. If how many hours it is going to take for that particular request or maintenance, we can also add it. If it is going to cost anything, okay, we can also check this. Here there are two type of maintenance here created, that is corrective and preventive. If there is any particular tenant on that particular maintenance property, then his details will be shown here. If the cost is to be paid by renter or tenant, we need to select this, and we can create a priority here so that it will be directly added in his that renter's details. When that particular property is added, its address details will directly be added, and and its maintenance detail will be added here in this maintenance account. So this is how the particular maintenance request will be added. Once we save that maintenance request, we will be shown this. And now when we go into our property maintenance module, for this maintenance team, it will have one to do, one scheduled activity, and one top priority activity. When we click on that, it will be shown like this. We can also change the particular stage to progress or repaired or scrap from here. Now when we click on this get location, we will directly be shown this particular property details in our Google map, that is here shown. Once this has been done, we need to just go to repaired state, and we will be able to create an invoice for that. We need to open that invoice, and we will be shown this 350 rupees invoice in our maintenance invoice. Once we post that and register its payment, it will be shown in our account details, and its state will be changed to posted. In maintenance request, there is another tab called maintenance calendar. Here we will be able to look at weekly, daily, and monthly uh, scheduled activity details. Here we have created this Zori maintenance that is on 14th of this June, and that is shown here. When we click on that, its priority, its technician detail, its timing, everything will be shown here. If we want, we can edit that event, we can change its dates also. From reporting, when we click on our reporting, we will be able to look at different number of based on our technician and its duration. So here Mark demo is having total 4 number of uh, maintenance requests. My Mitchell admin is having one maintenance request. Same Arpan Vaishnav is having one maintenance request. Here we also have some Kanban view, list view, and our pivot view. Here we will be able to look at different number of requested maintenance details.